Hi, in this video, we'll make a relief like this. We'll use the software Blender. Okay, so first we use a Blender with a version higher than 2.9. I'm using the version 3.0. Okay, so first we press this to view from the top, and then we unfold this collection and turn off the view of it. We click here and right click a new collection, and we rename it as a background. Okay, so now we Control A and add a image background. Then we find this and load. We press G for grab, and then we can move this. Use the mouse and we put it at the center. Almost like this. Okay, then we create another collection with this collection selected. We'll control Shift A to add a mesh plane. Then we toggle this X-ray on so we can see through it. Okay, we press Tab button on the keyboard to into edit mode. Then we can select the nose and move it. But before we move it, I right click to cancel the moving. We activate the mirror. Press G to move this vertex. The other one will move accordingly. Okay, so I right click to cancel it. First we Control R and we wheel the wheel button on the mouse so we can get more lines to divide this square into several parts. Okay, I think 6 lines might be okay. So I right click and left click and right click. Okay, so I select this node, make sure that the vertex select is on, so we G to move it. Select this, G to move it, and this one, G. Select this, G, click. Select this, G, and 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 click. Okay, then we press A to select them all and press X. We will delete the face only. Okay, then we press 2 or just click here to go on the line selecting mode. We select this, hold Shift key, select these lines, press X and only edges and faces. Okay, then we press 1 to back to the vertex select mode. Then we press A to select all the vertices. And before next action, we turn off this X mirror function, and then we press E. when you move your mouse, you can see that it will make something like extrude or expand function. Then we press right button on the mouse to make it stay in the origin position, and then we press S, and we can shrink this to a smaller size. Okay, and now we press E again, right click and S, move it smaller. Move it smaller, and left click E, right click S, shrink, left click. Okay, so now we press down the wheel to go the view, 3D view. Okay, we press down the Alt button and hold it, and we click this node. We click this line, so all these linked lines will be selected, and then we view from the x-axis, and we press G and to move it, and press Z to make it along the axis. Okay, and then we Alt and select this line. Okay, press this X, G and Z to move it up. Something like this. Okay, and then we select the most inside lines, and G and Z to move it up. Like this. Okay, and then we can select all these lines, and we press R for rotate, and make it tilt to this direction a bit. Okay, we're back to the top view, and now we need to close this hole. We select these 4 vertices and we press F. Okay, we press this 2 only, and we press F, F again, F, 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 F. Okay, so now the mesh is done. We press Tab to exit the edit mode, and then we press Ctrl 5, so make it smooth. Actually, this shortcut button will add a subdivision modifier. Like this, we can change the levels here, so you can see it will get more smooth with you add the number here. I think 5 is just okay. Okay, we're back to top view. Okay, we can see that it's just the shape we want. So now we Control A, and to apply all transforms. Now we Shift A. We add an empty plane axis. So here we have an empty axis. Then we select this petal, and we add a modifier array, and here we uncheck this relative offset, and we check on the constant offset. Make here number 27, enter. Okay, and we check on the object offset, and we can choose the empty 001, just this empty axis we just created. Okay, so here we make here to 0 and enter. Okay, so now we select this empty and we press 7, and then we press R to rotate, and you can see that the copies will start to rotate. You can click when you are satisfied with the position, or you can just here to input the degrees more accurately. So the 360 divided by 7 is about 51.4. So make it minus 51.4 and enter. Okay, now we need to make sure that each one will join together. So we select our petal, tab into edit mode, and now we turn on the X mirror again, and then we select this, and we G to grab. Okay, select this, G to grab, and select this, G to grab. You can make it back a bit. Okay, we tab to exit the edit mode, and we turn off this X-ray, so this looks better. Okay, so now we need to make the center object here. So we shift A, mesh, and ICO sphere. Okay, so we S to resize it just a bit bigger than it, and we control 5, so it becomes a ball. And now we need to make it more flat, so we use S and along Z, so it will only scale along the Z axis. You can see it in this direction to see it more clearly, and then we need to use grab and also Z axis to move it up. Okay, much better. Okay, so now we can save it into the petal folder. Petal 1, save it, and then we can file, export OBJ, and export OBJ. We wait for a while. Okay, we can double click it to use the 3D viewer. This app is auto installed within the Windows 10. Oh, seems we forgot something. That's here, this cube. We need to delete it. Delete, okay. So now we export again. We close this export. OBJ and export. Okay, so this time it's perfect now. You can import it into your ArtCam or other software to use it with your CNC router or other CNC machines like 3D printer or other things. I think it's just very handy and easy to make things like this with Blender. Thank you everyone. Bye.